Are you ready to find inner peace and make powerful moves in silence? In this video, we delve into the concept of making your next move in silence, a powerful philosophy that can lead to greater clarity and success. Lesson 1. Don't talk to those who don't deserve it. Sometimes saying nothing is powerful. In the teachings of Buddhism, communication is more than the mere exchange of words. It is an exchange of energy, intention, and presence. When we engage in conversation, we are sharing a part of our inner world with another. Therefore, it is crucial to be mindful of whom we choose to converse with and how we share our thoughts and feelings. One of the core principles in Buddhism is right speech, which is part of the Noble Eightfold Path. Right speech involves abstaining from lying, divisive speech, harsh speech, and idle chatter. This teaching emphasizes the importance of speaking truthfully, harmoniously, gently, and purposefully. However, it also implies knowing when to remain silent. There are moments when silence is more powerful than words. Engaging with those who do not appreciate or respect your words can drain your energy and diminish your inner peace. Buddhism teaches us to cultivate mindfulness and discernment, recognizing when our words would fall on deaf ears or be met with negativity. In such situations, silence becomes a shield, protecting our mental and emotional well-being. Silence can also be a form of compassionate action. By choosing not to engage in futile arguments or confrontations, we prevent the escalation of conflict and preserve harmony. This doesn't mean avoiding difficult conversations or important issues, but rather knowing when it is beneficial to speak and when it is better to remain silent. Silence can be a powerful response in itself. It can convey strength, wisdom, and self-control. When we choose not to react impulsively or emotionally, we demonstrate our ability to remain centered and composed. This can be especially impactful in situations where others expect a heated reaction. By staying silent, we can diffuse tension and create a space for reflection and understanding. Lesson 2. Silence is valuable when you can't think of a good response. The Buddha taught that mindfulness is the foundation of wisdom. By cultivating a mindful presence, we become more aware of our thoughts, emotions, and reactions. This awareness allows us to pause and reflect before speaking, ensuring that our words are thoughtful and beneficial. When we are unsure of how to respond, silence gives us the space to gather our thoughts and consider the most appropriate course of action. Lesson 3. Quietness gives you strength. In Buddhism, the concept of inner strength is deeply connected to the practice of quietness and stillness. The ability to remain calm and composed in the face of adversity is a hallmark of spiritual maturity and wisdom. This strength is cultivated through mindfulness, meditation, and the conscious choice to embrace quietness. Silence can also prevent misunderstandings and conflicts. In moments of uncertainty or confusion, speaking impulsively can lead to miscommunication and unintended consequences. By remaining silent, we create an opportunity to listen more deeply, understand the situation more fully, and respond with greater clarity and compassion. Silence can be a form of self-compassion. It acknowledges that we are human and that it is okay not to have all the answers immediately. In Buddhism, the concept of self-compassion involves treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer to a friend. When we allow ourselves the space to be silent and reflective, we are practicing self-compassion and honoring our own needs. In a broader sense, silence can also be a way to cultivate inner peace and serenity. The practice of meditation, a core aspect of Buddhism, involves periods of silent reflection and introspection. Through meditation, we learn to quiet the mind and connect with our inner wisdom. This practice can be applied to our daily lives, helping us to navigate challenging situations with greater calm and clarity. By embracing silence when we are unsure of how to respond, we are practicing mindfulness, self-compassion, and wisdom. This approach allows us to communicate more effectively and harmoniously, fostering deeper connections and understanding with others. It also helps us to maintain our inner peace and well-being, even in the midst of uncertainty and confusion. Lesson 3. Quietness gives you strength. In Buddhism, the concept of inner strength is deeply connected to the practice of quietness and stillness. The ability to remain calm and composed in the face of adversity is a hallmark of spiritual maturity and wisdom. This strength is cultivated through mindfulness, meditation, and the conscious choice to embrace quietness. The Buddha often retreated into solitude to meditate and reflect. These periods of quiet introspection were essential for his spiritual growth and enlightenment. By turning inward and cultivating a quiet mind, he was able to gain profound insights into the nature of suffering and the path to liberation. This practice is not reserved for monks or spiritual leaders. It is accessible to anyone who seeks to cultivate inner strength and wisdom. Quietness fosters a deep sense of inner peace. When we cultivate a quiet mind, we reduce the mental chatter and distractions that often lead to stress and anxiety. This inner peace becomes a source of strength, allowing us to approach difficult situations with a calm and focused mind. In Buddhism, this state of inner peace is often referred to as equanimity, a balanced and unshakable state of mind that remains undisturbed by external circumstances. The practice of quietness also enhances our ability to listen and understand others. In conversations, the ability to remain silent and truly listen is a powerful skill. It allows us to hear beyond the words, to understand the underlying emotions and intentions of others. This deep listening fosters empathy and compassion, strengthening our relationships and our ability to support and connect with others. Quietness is not a sign of weakness or passivity. It is a powerful tool for cultivating inner strength and wisdom. By embracing quietness, we create a foundation of inner peace and resilience that empowers us to face life's challenges with grace and confidence. This practice aligns with the teachings of Buddhism, guiding us towards a path of greater mindfulness, compassion, and spiritual growth. Lesson 4. Work hard quietly. Let success make noise. In Buddhism, there is a profound emphasis on the virtue of humility and the importance of diligent effort. This lesson aligns perfectly with the idea of working hard quietly and letting success speak for itself. The teachings of Buddhism encourage us to focus on our actions and intentions rather than seeking external validation or recognition. When we work hard quietly, we are practicing humility and detachment from the need for approval. In a world where achievements are often measured by external accolades and praise, this approach can be deeply liberating. It allows us to focus on the intrinsic value of our efforts, rather than being driven by the desire for validation. This aligns with the Buddhist teaching of non-attachment, which encourages us to let go of our attachment to outcomes and focus on the present moment. Working quietly also fosters a sense of inner fulfillment and satisfaction. When we are driven by our own values and aspirations, rather than external rewards, we experience a deeper sense of purpose and joy in our work. This intrinsic motivation is more sustainable and fulfilling, as it is rooted in our own sense of meaning and direction. Letting success make noise naturally is a form of authentic living. When our achievements speak for themselves, they carry a genuine and undeniable impact. This authenticity resonates with others and inspires them in a more profound way. In Buddhism, the concept of right livelihood emphasizes living in a way that is honest, ethical, and in alignment with our values. By working hard quietly and allowing our success to shine naturally, we embody these principles and inspire others to do the same. This lesson also encourages us to cultivate patience and perseverance. Success is often the result of consistent and sustained effort over time. By focusing on our work and maintaining a quiet dedication, we build the resilience and determination needed to achieve our goals. This process of steady and mindful effort is a key aspect of the Buddhist path, leading us towards greater wisdom, compassion, and spiritual growth. Working hard quietly and letting success make noise is a practice of humility, authenticity, and intrinsic motivation. It aligns with the teachings of Buddhism, guiding us towards a path of diligent effort, non-attachment, and right livelihood. By embracing this approach, we cultivate a deeper sense of fulfillment and inspire others through our genuine and meaningful achievements. Lesson 5. Moving forward without explanations can be better. Silence is powerful. In Buddhism, the practice of moving forward without explanations is closely related to the concept of letting go and the understanding of impermanence. Life is a continuous flow of experiences, and clinging to the need to explain or justify every action can hinder our progress and inner peace. This lesson encourages us to trust in our own path and to embrace the power of silence as we navigate through life's journey. The Buddha taught that attachment is the root cause of suffering. This attachment can take many forms, including the need for approval, validation, and understanding from others. By constantly seeking to explain ourselves, we become entangled in a web of expectations and judgments. Letting go of this need allows us to move forward with greater freedom and ease. Silence can convey a sense of confidence and certainty. When we refrain from explaining ourselves, we demonstrate our trust in our own decisions and actions. This quiet confidence can be more impactful than words, as it reflects a deep sense of self-assurance and clarity. In Buddhism, this inner confidence is cultivated through mindfulness and meditation, allowing us to connect with our true nature and inner wisdom. Moving forward without explanations also allows us to conserve our energy and focus on what truly matters. Explaining and justifying ourselves can be draining and distracting, taking away from our ability to fully engage with the present moment and our goals. By embracing silence, we redirect our energy towards constructive actions and meaningful pursuits. This practice fosters a sense of purpose and direction, guiding us towards our aspirations with greater focus and determination. The power of silence lies in its ability to foster self-reliance, confidence, and focus. By moving forward without explanations, we let go of the need for external validation and trust in our own path. This practice is deeply aligned with the teachings of Buddhism, encouraging us to cultivate mindfulness, non-attachment, and inner strength. As we embrace this lesson, we find greater peace and fulfillment, navigating life's journey with grace and wisdom. The teachings of Buddhism offer profound insights into the power of silence and the practice of making our next move in silence. Through the lessons of discerning our conversations, valuing silence when unsure, finding strength in quietness, working hard quietly, and moving forward without explanations, we learn to navigate life with greater mindfulness, compassion, and inner strength. These principles guide us towards a path of inner peace, authentic living, and spiritual growth, inspiring us to embrace the wisdom of silence and the strength it brings to our lives.